Hi, my name is Susan Sparks and I'm the pastor of Madison Avenue Baptist Church in New York City. You know, a lot of times we think about laughter as just jokes, but there's actually a healing element to it too I want to talk about. I recently saw a bumper sticker that says, "She who laughs, ... lasts." And I think there's something to that because humor offers a great power of healing. It offers physical healing, for example. There's so many reports out now about how the act of laughing, the air power of laughing, actually drops blood pressure, it generates endorphins for a feeling of well-being, and it builds actually antibodies to help protect us from disease. Laughter also helps us in terms of emotional healing. You know, sometimes we can get so caught up in life, all the stuff and all the work and ourselves, things become bigger than they are and they become scarier than they are. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. You know, the bottom line is the size of our funeral, no matter how much money or power or status we get in this life, the size of our funeral is always going to depend on the weather. So we have to keep a sense of humor and be able to step back and realize that it's really not all that big. Humor finally brings something very important, which is spiritual healing. It allows us to keep our faith in times of great trouble. I had the great honor of getting inbound calls on the day after 9/11. And a woman called in to give a description of her husband who was missing. And in the middle of the conversation, she burst out laughing and said, "Oh my God, he had the worst tie on. Oh, it was little pigs and it was bad color." And I didn't know how to respond to that. And in a minute, she said, "You know what? Humor may seem inappropriate to you, but it's all my family and I have left." Humor is a lifeboat for times of trouble. And if nothing else, it allows us to look trouble, look pain, look even death in the eye and say, no matter what comes at us, even if it defeats us, it will never define us.